Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. All right, we're gonna do a little something right here. Let me make sure that you guys can, you guys can, be caught up with me. And let me go ahead and make this thing public. All right, I'll make it public to where everybody can see it. All right. All right, now you guys should be able to see me. I see you, my baby brother, Anthony Lamont Livingston Sr. Looking good, all that silver on your face. That's not great. You tell people. When you tell them that that's silver, they say, well, that's great. Say, no, it ain't. They say, why is it silver? You let them know, Anthony Lamont Livingston, Tony, Randy, that you can get more for silver at the pawn shop than you can gray. All right, this also goes out to a nephew of mine, Charles Keller, better known as Philly Cat, out of Philadelphia. That's why we call him Philly Cat. Yes, we do. We call him Philly Cat. He's driving cross country right now. Just get off the phone with him, and I let him know I'm so proud of him. He reached out to me. I sent him a little message as he was driving. I said, keep up the good work. And guess what? The gods up in the heavens, they allowed him to reach out to me and let me know that I'm still playing a part in his life. And I thank you, nephew, Philly Cat. And when you get back, you can come on, and you can come on, and you can come on. And we'll do this thing here, man. We'll do some live stream, and then you can show me how to do some live chats, where I can have people calling in, because that's what we discussed while you was on the road. And don't forget, 3 times 8 is 24. God, the gods up in heaven that we made in their images, right? They give us 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours to drive and travel, 8 hours to work, right? And 8 hours to do whatever the hell we want to do, because they give us free will. You can go to the club. You just want to stay home and put your feet up and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Go right ahead. That's exactly. So don't forget, nephew, Philly Cat, Charles Keller. Don't be on that road for no more than 8 hours at a time. But one thing about time, it ain't like us. We'll get there early. We'll get there late. But one thing about time is always on time. Always on time. And don't forget, just try to leave out. Try to leave out around about 5, right at daybreak. We're still cool. Your vehicle ain't got to worry about overheating during this weather that we have. And that's what I say. And I say good traveling. Good traveling. Good traveling. That's what we going to have. Uh-huh. All right. What do you want to talk about today? Let's get the weather. I ain't brought the weather up yet. Let's see what we're going to do about the weather, ladies and gentlemen. The weather in Long Beach, California, and the surrounding cities.
And mostly
That's what
sunny
we're
in
going
Long
to do.
Beach.
Talk about Long Beach and surrounding cities. Talking about LA, Inglewood, Gardenia, Compton, Lakewood, Bellflower. We're going to talk about Orange County. I don't know what's going on down in San Diego or going up north towards San Francisco and Oakland. I do know what's going on around in my area, in my neck of the woods. Okay, right now, the weather says that it's 70 degrees and it feels like 70. Pretty good. Mostly sunny. Participation is 0. Humidity is 79 degrees. Yes, it is. The winds is traveling at 8 miles an hour. That sounds good to me when I step outside and feel that summer breeze, even though we into fall. Autumn will be coming up right before Halloween. Okay, the air quality, they give us a yellow light. That's moderate. That's closer to green as we going to get. And guess what? I'll take that, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're traveling to the West Coast, Southern California, the Southern California areas and the cities that I just mentioned, and you're talking about today, tomorrow, and Sunday and Monday. So I give it to you starting off for today, 73, and it's going to be a low of 64. It's going to be 81, 63 tomorrow. Sunday is going to be 80 and the low of 60. And Monday, it's going to be 79 sunny and cloudy, and a low of 62 degrees. And that's what you have in the Southern California air and surrounding areas. If you're traveling out here to the West Coast, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to hearing from you. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, we had an open mic Tuesday. Oh, man, it was off the chain, off of Anaheim and PCH. Ooh, man, oh, man. They had these three white guys come in there, right, because they do live entertainment as well, right? And they kicked off those blues. I mean, the saxophone, the piano, and that drum guy. Man, you talking about getting down. And that's what I love about these open mics. I picked that up from a sister of mine named Chocolate Storm. She said that when she get ready to come back out, she's going to hit these little rooms and polish her act up. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I'll give you one right now, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I was sitting down having a drink. That's what I was doing, even though I don't drink. And so this pretty Caucasian lady walked up to me, and I knew that she was all about that money bag. So I bought her a drink or two, maybe three, and she said, you know what, let's go back to my hotel. I said, why? She said, because they got a nice lounge there, and they got a casino. I said, baby, I don't even got one. I said, but I'll take you there. So I bought her 2 or 3 more drinks. I said, how about this here? Because I always had me some bogus cashier's checks in my Brooks Brothers suit. So I said, how about this? She said, what? I said, I give you $1,000 if we go up to your room for 2 hours. So we get off the elevator, right? We almost at her room, right? And I pat my pocket. I said, oh, you know what? I pulled out that bogus cashier's check for $1,400. I said, I got to go downstairs and cash this check. She said, this time of morning, this time of night, they ain't going to cash that check. I said, listen, young lady. I said, this hotel, this casino you staying in, I own 35% of this casino. She said, really? She said, let me see that check. She looked at it. She said, this sure is a real check. She said, well, why don't you just sign it over to me? I said, you out your cotton picking mind. I said, that check is made out for $1,400. We agreed upon $1,000. So after about 2 or 3 hours, I'm about to leave, and she tapped me on my shoulder. She said, you forgetting your $400. And I bust out laughing. She said, why are you laughing? I said, because you paying me $400 for your time. All right. And Philly Cat, you make sure you enjoy yourself. And I look forward to seeing you, Philly Cat, when you get back. And let me tell you something. Some of my homegirls, one of my homegirls, Jenny on the Block, back home in Buffalo, New York, she posted a photo of her, Cheryl McCutcheon. I don't know, is that Denise Gibson in that photo with you, Jenny on the Block? In every city, every state, and every county got a Jenny on the Block. And that don't mean that she's a working girl because we call them Jenny on the Block. That's just project. That's PJ talk. That's hood talk that we talk. Yes, indeed. And the young lady that was blowing out the candles, who is that, Jenny? So I know I recognize you and Cheryl McCutcheon, but that other picture, them other 2 young ladies, I don't know if that was Denise Gibson, childhood friend of mine that I love so dearly. Me and her cousin Joe Cook still keep in touch till this day. And the young lady that was blowing out the candles. Hey, did you guys see that football game, Thursday night football game? That was a game. That was a football game. I went to go take my 1-year-old's grandson playpen down, because we got him a huge playpen, just like he at the park somewhere. So he's starting to walk now, and he walking. So I said, you know what? I mentioned to my wife, Firefly. I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and I should take that down. She said that wouldn't be such a bad idea. I said, really, I want to take it down because I don't want him to get in his head that he just like his daddy in jail or prison. That's what I told my wife. She said that wouldn't be such a bad idea to go ahead and just take it down. All right, this goes out to all my grandbabies, all 4 of them: Isaiah, Claire, CJ, and Q, better known as Quincy, Joel Livingston, and their mama, Amelie Tatolo Livingston, and her husband, Clint Marshall Livingston. Hopefully he'll hit that corner, turn that corner this time around while he's in college, And to my wife, Olga Iono Livingston, and all of the Ionos and the Tautolos, yes, and the Livingstons and the Bibbins, and my partner in crime out here, Ronnie Conrad, Big Ronnie Conrad. Give it up for my partner in crime from Mississippi and his wife, Brenda Harper Conrad, and the Harper sisters. Oh, yeah, they can shake and they can bake. I tell you, they can cook, they can pray, they can love. Yes, they can. Yes, indeed. Big Ronnie Conrad, I sent you that video that I seen on YouTube. That guy looked just like you. They tried to play a prank on him, and that reminded me so much of you because I can see you snapping somebody in half with your Mississippi bound self with Greenville. Ain't that where you're from, Greenville? That's right. I'm from Buffalo, New York, ladies and gentlemen, and right about now, I guess the time in Buffalo is 6:26. A partner of mine just getting out the hospital. His name is Boo Boo. He had hip surgery. That's right. Give it up for him. Yesterday, my Irish twin, Lloyd Livingston. Oh, he up there with our brother Jerry Joe Livingston and our dad and the rest of the family and friends. His birthday. And then my niece. Yes, indeed. My niece, Zena Livingston, had a birthday. Yes, she did. She had a birthday on Tuesday. Yeah. That was the 2nd. Yeah. Her birthday was on the 2nd of October. Yes, it is. And her husband, her handsome husband, Anthony Lamont Livingston. And he said, "Huh, man." That's what he always say, "Huh, man, Jr." Yeah, Anthony Lamont Livingston, "Huh, man, Jr." Give it up to him. All right. Charles Middlebrook, Charlie Boy. Yeah. That was your grandma. My mama always say your grandma call you Charlie Boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to the 12-minute mark on this here. And I'm going to get off because I need to drink my lemonade, homemade lemonade that I made. I got some fresh limes and some fresh lemons, right? And I got to finish drinking them because I tell you that humidity is 79%, and it's got me perspiring. And I got the windows open. I don't have the air on because it's not hot enough for it, but got that cooling system on because it just sucks in all the heat. You got to wait till it get a little cooler to turn that thing on so it can suck in all the cool air in the house. All right, Philly Cat, you make sure you pay attention, you eat good, you get your sleep, and say your prayers to all the guys that's up there in heaven, that we're made and you're made in their image, to give you safe passage to and fro. Be cautious. Don't befriend anybody or anyone while you're on the road. You're not on the road to make friends. You're not on the road to make friends. You're on the road to go from point A to point B to your destination safely and back again. And enjoy Paris, France. I hope the wedding is good over there. I hope you truly enjoy yourself over there in Paris, France. And then I'll always be here. So whenever you get back, I logged your new number into my phone, Philly Cat, Charles Kelly. Yes, indeed. That baritone bass voice of yours. Yes, indeed. I bow down to you. I salute you. All right, signing off. This is The Gift of Gab with Uncle Floyd, and I am Uncle Floyd. And if you want your own studio, go to Riverside Studio. It's just a small monthly prescription, and it's just like being at MGM or Sony, Paramount. That's exactly what it's like, right? It's so professional. Got AI on there and everything. But I'm new at this thing right here. I got to get that chat going to where you guys can call in. I listened to a nephew of mine just the other day, DeWine Brown. Boy, he was lighting into that music industry. Woo! See, that's his lane. I got my lane. He got his lane, and I just learned. I sit back and I take pointers. I take pointers on how to manipulate the systems that we blessed to have, whether it's at home or at a studio. In order to do these kind of broadcasts. So if you don't like my broadcast, because my broadcast is all about current affairs, humor, which is comedy, and religion. All right. All right. I'm signing off right now. This is The Gift of Gab with Uncle Floyd, and I am Uncle Floyd. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys shortly.